Good afternoon and welcome back to Coastal Resin and Glitter. All right, today we're going to do Mickey Mouse's head and the bow again. And then I'm going to start doing a stacker thing. And this particular mold it's a stacker, but only come with one. So it'll be a few days of doing the same pot for a while. Then I also have this egg thing that I've been wanting to do, and actually was considering making my own mold until I found that. So we'll do with that. I'm going to do that with the powders that I got from Promise, the sugar plum and the chestnut. We'll see how that looks like. And these things I'm going to use the Octopus Inks from Laura's Art Studio. This is red wine. And I kind of just want it to be plain and clear, except for the bow. The bow I am going to pour in just crystal clear. That is so pretty. So I am going to get, and this I measured is 7.9, so that's 8. 2.5, so 8, 9, 10. I'm going to say this is, I don't even have any idea how much this takes. Probably not as much as it looks. But let's say 4. So this is 8, 9, 10, 14. I think I'm going to get 16 ounces mixed and stir it around. And we'll see how far that takes us. And if it's too much, then I'll just add this to whatever I've got and we'll see what kind of mix we get. So I will be back as soon as I get the resin done. Okay, I'm back with the resin. I am using Let's Resins 1:1, and I ended up doing 500 milligrams, which is probably way more than I actually need for what I'm doing today. So maybe digging out some other molds, and of course we have to stir this, guys, always. Whoever's new to resin, even though you've mixed it, it is not completely mixed yet. Take a few minutes to stir this, scrape the sides, scrape the bottom, get it all up until you see no more like little white ribbon streaks going through your resin. Your resin. Tongue-tied today. That's a gift for having to drive an hour to a 15-minute doctor's appointment and drive back. Part of some of my stuff that I do that hinders me from sometimes doing a video every day. But that's life. And I think we're set. So I'm going to put I said 8, 9. I'm going to put 10 ounces for the stacker and 4 ounces for the let's put 4 ounces into a cup first. Where are we at 4 ounces? This thing does see 4 ounces, okay. And hope that it's enough. I don't have any idea, guys. It doesn't look like it's as deep as it really is, but I guess we'll see. When I pour it, I will pour the Mickey's head first. Although I do want, it's terrible, I want clear for in that. So I'm gonna put this in the resin, or the vacuum chamber, and then this is 8, 9, 10, 11 ounces for that, which seems like a lot for that thing, but that's what it measured. 11 ounces. That's too much for there, isn't it? Let's see what we got here. 11 ounces is 330. 1, 2, 3, 330. And I'm at 350 now. That, you know, there's no way that that takes that much. Maybe my scale was off. That is crazy. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna wing it, and if I end up putting some of it in here with the coloring, then that's the way it is. But I want to do the Mickey head in this red wine. I don't know if that's an appropriate color for Mickey Mouse, but that's what we're gonna do. And I like the crystal effect on the crystal molds. I hate putting, and this probably needs to be punctured for being to open up, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't use this the other day, I don't believe. What am I doing? The 4 ounces, and we'll see if it's enough. I'm just doing 2 drops right now. Let's see how far that takes us. So far I don't see much color, do you? But I do want it light, so. You guys that have done the Mickey Mouse tray, you probably are laughing at me and saying, hey, it's gonna take more than 4 ounces, but we'll see. It's kind of light, although I do like the crystal effect. 1 more drop. So how many drops is that? How many drops is that, Ryan? 3?
I think.
He thinks. He thinks it's 3. You guys probably know what it is. And I will after I look and edit this. Oh my. All right. It was bitter cold this morning. 39 degrees, I think is what it went to last night. And I sleep with my bedroom window open. I like the cold at night sleeping. That is the best sleeping weather there ever is a little bit of a chill. Your body actually sleeps better in the cold. But waking up, not so much fun. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the vacuum chamber, even though I know that I'm going to use that for the egg holder. So I'm gonna put you on hold. I will be back when it's out.
She says, I think I do.
Okay. All right, I am back. She wants out, but let her out quick, okay? Because it's too bright. All right, I am going to pour the bow first. Get that out of the way. And like with everything that's a crystal, you've got to squeeze it in order to get the resin into the little, what's that?
That was the chair.
What'd you do, break it?
No, I hit it with my elbow.
Oh. It takes a little bit to get, okay. And I think I need a little bit for Ryan.
No.
What is she doing?
Trying to mess with that black bag next to the shop vac.
Well, just move it. Is it attached to the shop vac?
No.
Pick the strap up. Okay, so let's do Mickey Mouse. And I'm going to squirt the bubbles that I see in the top. This debubbled quite quickly today. So let's see how much I was off for our Mickey Mouse head. Can you guys all see it? And go figure, it looks like it's not even close to 4 ounces. Let me get my handy dandy screw. I want to make sure, yep. Get the edge underneath here. Never enough paper towels when I need it. Ryan, I think I'm out of paper towels here. Can you get the roll from back in the back, please? Okay. Let's get around his ears. Yeah, this is far cry away from 4 ounces. I'm gonna have tons of resin, aren't I, guys? And this is hand cut, so I'm like, don't dome, just bring it up to the cut line. Is that what it is? Just leave it right there. What you want, Willow? I can't pet you right now, girl. I'm busy. Oh, there's something black right there. I just knocked it back in. There it is. Florida is known for their little tiny knit bugs. Okay, and I see a bubble. You guys probably can see a bubble right there. Let's bring it up. You gotta hurry up and close the door. I don't want to have any bubbles in Mickey Mouse. He deserves better than that. And he sure didn't take, what did he take? Just over an ounce is what he took. And here I was thinking 4 ounces. And he doesn't really have an edge, does he? And there's no... Okay. Well, I got the feeling there is going to be lots of that other stack jar that's on the counter over there by the TV, Ryan.
Yeah.
Can you get that for me? Get me one of the lid and one of the bases. Okay. I think we are as full as we are supposed to be. And being that this is my first time doing this one, it'll tell me if I'm over or under, won't it? Okay, now let's move that to the back. We will call that one done. I can't see it. Just a second. Let me bring this up to the front, put this to the back. Okay. Well, one of our... Okay. Thank you. Is that on the outside? That was on the outside. No, that was where I don't really want it. Hand me a piece of the tape, would you please? And I didn't get a chance to color the lid because I wasn't intending on doing this. So, sorry guys. This is always the behind the scenes work that should be done that wasn't done because we didn't expect to have to, wow. Remember, he is just just over 2 ounces. Okay, so let's see how much this guy is going to take. And if I have to pour some of the clear to compensate, I will do that. I actually had intended on doing that with Mickey Mouse, but obviously didn't need to. And let's get around the bottom edge with this. I have no idea what this thing looks like. I haven't really, this is a mold off of our favorite place, other than Let's Resin and IntoResin. It's off of Amazon. And okay, so this took is that a word, guys? Took, I guess it is. It's not quite full. I don't know why I'm not able to see the lines today. I got my glasses on. That's why. I should take them off so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to put that jar to the side because I will. And there's a bunch of bubbles. Unless that's resin on the side. No? What is that? Guess those are bubbles. I don't even know if the resin is really up there yet. Don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. It's not up there yet. Okay, so I am going to put some more of the white in here. And it's getting hot, guys. We may be doing a different stacker than I expected to do. Oh, well, that might be darker too. Darn. Ooh, it is getting very hot. That's what I've been finding, and this is just Let's Resins. That's supposed to have a longer, work time, but I have been having trouble with it getting hot fast, and not because it's deep. Now let's see if this is gonna get up to underneath the rim. I think so. There's what would be a humongous bubble right there. Come on. I gotta get the one that's for dragging the bubbles out. There's a lot of tiny bubbles in there in this, and that's because I think it's because it's getting hot already. I may end up just pouring my egg carton with inks. I don't really want it just in inks, but why isn't that? Maybe that's part of the design on it. I don't know what the design is on this. I should have looked. Those are bubbles. Come on, let's get rid of you. Those are bubbles. that's a bubble. I think that's part of the design. That's odd because it's not that way all the way around. So, you know, my luck with these jars that aren't correct seems to be more of what I'm getting the last couple of jar molds than anything. Okay, so let me move this to the back so I can add, shoot, I see I took it off I didn't put it on oh, this isn't going to be fun, guys. Well, I can't move it. Darn. Okay, so let's bring this over here. And I'm going to pour a little bit more in here. It does not look like it's domed. Let me get down to level. See, that looks like bubbles, but it's not. It's the design of the see, that's a design of the mold, but they're deeper over on this side. It's kind of odd. Come on. Sorry, guys, I'm being quieter than normal. I'm trying to, here I was trying to not have so many molds that it was crazy time in coastal resin and end up still with way too much. I'm going to put the there, and I don't have the lid, so I'll have to remember what I poured for the lid, because I would like to put the lid in a gold. So that is a no-go. Where's the lid for this thing here? Nope, that's my coaster. Okay. La La Land, where'd I put it? There it is. Okay, so there's that. Now this is, see, I was hoping to get enough for here. Okay, let's just do this stackable also. And we're going to call this Stackable Day. Mickey Mouse and Stackable. And I don't know if we can actually use, can we say Mickey Mouse without getting in trouble? I don't know. I thought that somebody had said that they had canceled the Mickey Mouse molds, but mine come through okay. I thought that was a bubble underneath there, but it's not. It was on the edge. I may come back tonight later and do the top when I, oh shoot. See, I just broke the doming. Crazy. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Sorry. I broke the doming over on this side. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more wine. Again, we're getting our share of wine tonight, this afternoon, whatever time it is. Okay, I was going to stop at the car mechanics to see when they were going to put my sensor on my wheel, and they're closed today. Martin Luther Day. Auto mechanics are closed. Can you bet that? I was surprised my doctor was open. I'm just gonna, oh shoot. Really, Gloria? Now you're, see, I flooded over that. Doggone it. That was a dumb move. Let me get some of it out of there. And it's going all the way over to here. Shoot. That was not the smart move to do. I don't even know why I would have done that. I knew that was full. And here on the edge. If there's anything that's ever going to go wrong when I'm trying to do a video and be like I really know what I'm doing, it'll happen. You know, when I've done resin, I've never, you know, a couple of weeks ago when I spilled the resin, in the 7 years I've done resin, I've never spilled it. But of course, because I'm trying to do the video, I spill it. And now this. I'm acting like I don't have common sense in my head. And I really do. I'm not completely oblivious to what I'm doing, but when it comes to the YouTube, I am. Okay, so that's it for that. So I'll have two stackables with the same color, but they're different stackables. That's all right. Give an idea of what they look like. Hope to get some of this cleaned up so that it's not so horrible to have to clean. And I got to get that other poured before it turns hard on me. And it's getting there. See how slow this is coming out? Where are you going?
We'll go out.
Oh.
If she wants.
What, did she ask to go out?
No. She's looking at the door like she wants out.
Oh. Okay, so that wasn't enough to fill the lid. But I've got white or clear, and I'm going to use clear. Because it's not going to hurt anything. If anything, it'll give me, I might, because it's the lid, I just, look at that, it's all over here. Oh my gosh. Good thing it's a silicone. I put this pink down because I was getting tired of trying to get that gray one clean. That gray one is a bugger. And I don't know how you girls manage to keep your workspaces so spotless. Okay, so this might be coming close to the end of what that is going to be good for. And I think I might go grab another color to kind of do a merry thing in what's there. Let's see, what do I have? Peacock, okay. And now I want white. Oh, come on. I know in one of my boxes I've got white alcohol ink. Oh well. I didn't plan on doing this, so we'll just play it by ear. It'll be whatever. It'll be whatever the resin gods want it to be. And that's going to be one ugly top for this lid. Gee whiz, I should have put less in. And I know it's intense. I'll have to make one of the layers blue. That's what I'll do. One of the layers will be blue. You know, there's always an out to something. And this has got lots of little doodads in there. See that?
Patches was in the front yard because I guess Hunter let her out.
The front yard?
Yeah.
Is he
So
gone?
I retrieved her.
Is he gone?
Yeah. I retrieved her.
Thank you. He knows better than that. Is the garage door shut?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yep.
I can't believe he would have let her out. That he must not have known, because he
Don't think he knew.
wouldn't want her to get hurt. But I will have to mention to him he's got to watch her.
Don't think he knew.
Come on, let's. Well, one of the stacks will be a blue color. One of the stacks is going to have to be purple, or the peacock color,
Okay.
because it obviously isn't going to match the one I just did. And I am making an absolute mess of this. Trying to get the bubbles out, guys.
Come on, Willow. Come on.
I don't know if that's part of the design, or if that is a bubble right there. I think it's part of the design. But that's a bubble right there. Okay, oh my gosh. That's crazy. And I will put a little bit of, cap that off with doming. That's domed. That, of course, we know is more than domed. Oh my. Okay. Well, I didn't get to my egg crate, did I, guys? That wasn't very cool. I want to do my egg crate.
You do it off camera.
Well, I don't want to do it off camera. I want to do the egg crate. So, you guys see the egg crate yet? No? I am sticky all over the place. These towels aren't going to move. Okay. So I am going to take my thing here, and I am going to mix, and this is not going to fill up the egg crate, obviously, and I'm not going to, oh, am I overflowing here too? What the heck? All right, guys. I haven't made this kind of a mess with resin in a very long time. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know if I can open these up. My fingers are sticky. My fingers are sticky and they're full of... Okay, so what do I want? I don't want much. Doesn't... Oh, I gotta turn it... No, I don't want that much. I don't... There's only... Oh, well, I guess I do want that much. That's how much went in there. And that was the sugar plum, and this is chestnut. Two colors that Ryan picked for an egg carton, of all things. Should be pretty in the refrigerator, not dark.
I didn't choose sugar plum, I don't think.
Yeah, you did. That's the one you handed me.
Oh. It had a rose color in there, but I didn't think you wanted rose.
Okay.
Chestnut.
I don't even know if these will... I am going to do the glitz effect and just marble. This isn't so hot. It's so thick. I don't even know. It might not go down. I may have tons of bubbles by the time it's done. But I guess we will set. I guess we'll see. It's going in my refrigerator. Nobody else's right now. Okay. So let's see what we're doing here. Come on. We need to use you up, guys. I need something. Oh, give me that Highland Bear. It's right here. Highland Cow. It's right there beside me, Ryan. If I have to put some down in him.
In here?
It's right beside me on the table here. I got to find something I can scrape. Just put it down. Thank you.
Sticky, sticky.
Oh my gosh, it's getting so sticky, guys. I don't know that. It looks like mud, and I don't like mud. Let me put one of these down into this crystal here. Okay. That will be needing some massive cleanup. I think that we are about to lose what brown there is. Egg carton. Oh my God, that is a pathetic looking egg carton. Throw that away. Can't deal with that. Where'd the Highland Cow go? This poor thing isn't going to be anything more than brown for today, at least. And I'll have to squeeze the ears to get the bubbles out. I don't know. This is dripping all over. As long as it doesn't drip on me, I'm happy. I didn't change my clothes from going to the doctor's office this morning. Shame on me, but this is Highland Cow. And he's gonna be probably, tomorrow I'll add some white to it. So he'll be a half brown, half white cow. Highland Cow. Oh my gosh. This is the stickiest I've ever allowed resin to get to. All right, that I'm gonna call done. I usually save them, using them a couple of times, but that I cannot save. We got part of the egg carton done. I'll have to squeeze that and see what happens. That made a mess. This made a mess. That looks all right. Now let me spray my spatula in my hand so that I can, and my lighter's gonna go on the floor again, Ryan.
No, it likes to go in the trash can.
Yeah, well, keep it out of the trash can. Those things cost money. Oh my gosh, it's so sticky. I don't know that I can get it off the spatula. This might be a spatula to the trash. I do have that mold release stuff, but I don't know that it keeps the stuff from sticking. Look, that is pathetic. That is a pathetic mess, guys. I am so sorry. Are you still with me? I wouldn't blame you if you weren't. You got to be laughing at me right now if you're with me. Okay. Put that away. There is no cleaning that right this minute. Put this away. I want to save my good one if I can.
You have two.
Oh, I've got several in the cupboard, but I don't want to use them all just because I am getting them a mess. Okay, leave that there so I can know what I put in this pathetic looking egg carton.
No one's gonna look at it but you.
Oh my gosh, guys. I don't think I've got any bubbles down where the resin at least went, but it's got to go down into the corners yet. And so tomorrow will be another pink and brown day. And Mickey Mouse looks like he's doing good. Again, I don't know if we're supposed to be using Mickey Mouse. I think they had it labeled as Mickey Mouse on the site. Put things away. Uh-oh, try to clean up the cow. Clean up my shovel. Got my new shovel dirty. All right, we are going to call it quits. You're probably tired of hearing me make fun of all this. This is an absolute mess, guys. All right, we will see you on demold. Bye. I'm back. It is time to demold. Let me adjust you guys just a little bit. All right. Good morning. All right. Bet you guys thought, oh, there's no way she's ever going to get that cleaned up. It didn't take me too long, maybe 10 minutes. The majority of it was all stuck together. I don't know what to do with this guy. I hate to unmold him, but when I squeeze his horns, they're squishy, don't feel like there's anything in them, but yet I can feel horns. So I don't know how much of that is resin, and the same with the ears. This ear has more than this ear, but I can feel an ear. So I guess I'll just put maybe some clear or something in there, and if it's deformed, Ryan will love it anyway. This will be his. He likes to, oh gosh, I guess I should have just left my hands off what was dripped in there. Let it be a layer. So anyway, later on I will put some more stuff in it. So let's get the rest of this unmolded. Shall we start with the easy stuff? There isn't really anything that's extra, because I planned on doing this and I planned on doing this. I didn't plan on doing this. So let's do the first culprit. This is going to be interesting. Most of the runoff was on the rim, so it just did peel right off, which was a good thing. This is one of the stacker containers. It's got obviously a bigger lid, bigger bowl. I'm kind of anxious to get some of this because I figure I could put a lot of my little doodads that I need for decorating my projects in this. Oh, I love the color. One little tiny bubble there. Oh, another one on the outside there. This is, oh, but it's pretty. Look at that. Look at that, guys. And that's a stacker. And that will, you know, that'll hold quite a few little things. It seems to me, well, I was thinking, no. I wonder if you could pour here and get things to go down inside there to make dividers. I just might have to try that. I'm gonna get a few more big ones poured along the way. I probably, maybe every day we'll pour at least something there. That's pretty, isn't it? Love that pink. That was, what did I use? Was that the, I'll have to go back and check when I edit. I'll have to check what it is, and I'll put it on here. I don't remember if I used some of the new stuff from Promise. I'll check it. But that, whatever, or if that's one of the dyes, Let's Resin dyes. Love that color. That is so pretty. And of course, this was supposed to match that, but we'll make a blue layer so that this won't be a total loss. The kick is to figure out how to get this thing unmolded, because there's this ledge here. That's for this jar. Okay. Back up, Gloria. And, oh, you're saying get your gloves on, kiddo. Because that first mold was shiny. I don't want to destroy the shine on that. Certain things I like to have the matte, but predominantly if it's supposed to be crystally, it should be crystally. And these are the examination gloves that are nitrile that I love, because they're not so thick you can't get a sense of what you're feeling. And they seem to be, they held up yesterday really quite well with all my mess. Okay, examination time. Let's see how we can figure out how to get this out. I don't know. I think it must go up here on this ledge somehow. Another piece that I didn't get off. This is going to be tricked because it's kind of over. Let me see if I can get a small dotting tool just to get into yeah, break the first seal so that I can get my fingers into it. There you go. Okay, so that does have that ledge. Leave that out. So let's hope we don't get bubbles, because this was when the resin was starting to get really warm and very sticky. Yeah, see, this is how it all kind of peeled off, just like that. Made it almost worth the pour overboard. Not really. I hate missing. And by the way, I don't remember what I was going to say. That was dumb. This is unmolding day. Is it? See, sometimes I say unmolding, other times I say demolding. I guess it's from where I'm from. I'm from Michigan, so I think demolding should be the word, but I know most people say unmolding. This is kind of exciting to see what this ends up like. This remember, I put some clear in on the top to dome it. That came out good. A lot easier than I thought it would. there's some stuff on the inside I'll have to take off. Or it might be on the outside just seeing through, because it's a nice thin mold. But that's another stacker jar that goes with this one. So let's see. There's a couple of little bubbles on the underside. No big deal. Pretty. Oh, and I did get some bubbles right there. I'll have to fix that. But that's pretty. That is pretty. This was the blue Let's Resin dye, pigment dye. That's a rich blue color. Okay, so one of these layers will be this color to match, as I just figured I was going to make different colored layers. Okay, another stack. This is another one of those stacker jars. Let's figure out how we get it started. Seeing how it's poured in there pretty deep. Just get a start of one, and then we can get going on the rest. Gosh, I was up until almost midnight. Editing still plays games with me a little bit. I get it to where it's perfect, and something else pops up. Okay, there's another one. Let's hope we don't have to dig it too much. I don't want to dig these in here. And this is that same pretty pink color. Okay. These, I won't put these on. Oh gosh, it went. That one's totally buried in there. Let's go around this way, and then I can just pull it out. Sometimes it's a trick to figure out how to demold these things. See, I said demold, unmold, whatever it is. Whatever it is, girls. It's nice today. It's chilly. Still sweatshirt weather, but it's sun shining. Last night it got really cold again. I guess it got snow. See, my oldest boy lives up in the Panhandle, and they had an inch of snow on the ground. Let me get this closer to me so I can flip. I gotta flip this out. Oh, look at this. Is gonna be pretty. I love. I don't see any bubbles around the top. A couple little tiny ones on the bottom. And then that's an overpour, but it's level, so I'm not going to worry about that. Isn't that gorgeous? I do love crystal. Let's see if this fits just for kicks. See, I've got it overpoured a little bit, so I'll have to, but it goes in, but it's really tight. So I'll have to trim it a little bit, because there is a little bit of an overpour. All right, get this back. That'll be another one that's poured 3-4 more times so that I can get a stack. And again, this is, for some reason I was thinking, and I'm going to do the same thing with this. If I'll do one, and if it works, then I'll do another. Because there are times when we want to have things separated, except these separations aren't as big. So I probably won't worry about that one. But this one, the separations are all the way up to the top. So if they'll insert in there, that'll be a nice separation jar. Okay, now let's do the bow. This time I did let it cure till I didn't come out here. I was good. It was it was too cold for me. Look at that, girls, guys, all of you. I know there's more than girls out there. Sorry guys. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And I understand I haven't looked. There's another bow that has what do you call the longer crystal? I don't know. Like this all the way in the middle of this bow. Isn't that, this is pretty. Love this. I'm going to pour it in this pink. I want to have several because it's a nice topper for some of those jars that really don't have a top. Very pretty. You know, you wouldn't put it on this because this has a decorator top, but that, very pretty. Okay, and I'm actually surprised that we can call it Mickey Mouse. They must have copyright. How do we, question, this is Mickey Mouse. Can we advertise it on our storefronts as Mickey Mouse and sell it legally? Are we allowed to do that? It might be, because I got a flag on my my review of that Promise resin, and the only thing different on it was that I had a brand name on it, and that's what it was predominantly for. And I'm assuming that's what maybe it is until they maybe talk with Let's Resin and make sure that it's all right for somebody to do that. But Mickey Mouse, that's a big deal. That could be a big fine. Oh, here, just before we go too far, I had 2 little crystals, and this one will have to be backed. But, oh gosh, look at that. This was the pink and the brown at the end that had just a little bit left. There's a little bit of overage on the sides I'll have to clean off. Look at those. Those are pretty. Pretty. Okay. I hope that, actually I can never tell whether or not you guys are bright. Okay. And let's do Mickey. Somebody had said, I think it was the Crazy Glass Lady had said that they had quit making this because of copyright or something. They had quit making the Mickey Mouse mold, and I had it placed an order at that time, and it did take a long time to get it. This has been since, oh, probably the 1st of the month, 1st of December, or end of December maybe, since I ordered this. So it did take quite a while to get. No bubbles on the back side. Okay, I guess I can tell now that I don't have to dome it. You don't come that far, it's not bad. Oh, look at that. Isn't that adorable? Oh. All right, I've got to have to make another one of these in purple for the other great-granddaughter. They'll be here in 2 weeks, and they'll be here for about a week. We're going to spend a day in Disney with them and a couple of days at the beach. They have no idea how cold it actually is this time of month, so hopefully it's at least a warm day, but by the water's wind is going to be chilly. But so I may be in 2 weeks. We've got 2 weeks yet. I will get a video for my coasting through the week out and saved. Hopefully I can figure out how to do a post date on it. And so in 2 weeks I may have, and if I can figure out how to get a post date, maybe I can get a couple extra done. But this is gorgeous. I love this. Love the colors. And like I said, I will post what it is. I don't recall whether I used the resin dye or if I used, see, this pink looks like I may have used some of it, or if I use this pink sugar plum. I'll let you know. If it's the sugar plum, that's from Polytec. It's from same as Promise. The company they call it Promise, but it's the company name is Polytec. development, I believe is what it is. If that's what it almost looks like, that's what it is. I'll have to look. I'll look when I do the editing. Anyway, I will have pictures at the end. And to be honest with you, I don't think I'm gonna, because I've still got to do the lid for this guy, which I kind of want to have it the pink, even though it'll be different colors. I'm not going to do anything with anything. I'm never going to touch this thing. This does not need any more sparkle. This is for the girls, and that is gorgeous the way it is. So today is an easy day. Maybe just the pendant pieces. I'll put a backing, or put not a pinch bail, you know, thing on the back that hangs. Okay, so this is it, and I will have pictures, even though they're gonna look the same as they do right now, because there really isn't anything other than maybe this lid. I might be able to do a little bit of bling on it. So we will see you later today in a new video. Bye. You have a good night. I want to thank everybody that subscribed. I went on YouTube last night. I've got 31 subscribers already, which I know for you guys isn't very many, but for me, that's a big deal. I've got to figure out how to make the list so I can post a thank you for all of you that have subscribed and liked, and I hope that you are becoming more comfortable with the fact that I kind of know what I'm doing. Not completely, but kind of. And don't mind the little bit of chaos that goes along with some of my work. And if you would like, share, and subscribe, and make a comment. I appreciate all comments and everything that anybody that can tell me on how to improve more, or just keep plugging along. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you